So let's react to this.
In your life and career as a creator, would you cheat with your best friend's girlfriend? Would you exchange lewd messages with countless underage fans? Would you have a nervous breakdown on your live stream and post it as a response to the allegations?
Tired of hiding the truth of the internet. That's how it is, okay?
If you answered yes to all these, then you may be Cryaotic.
I know Cryaotic from his Let's Plays. I used to watch him as a kid. Or not as a kid, as a teen. So
Cryaotic was known for riding the wave of Let's Plays, particularly themed around horror, like creators such as PewDiePie, who on multiple occasions also collaborated with. Both of these creators became massive successes in their own rights, as Cryaotic shifted more towards live streaming, where he built a community. Not just of viewers, but also many co-streamers that were ingrained members of the LNC, or Late Night Crew, as it was known. Cryaotic, being the host, held the most influence of it, and is why everything devolved. While most accusations of his transgressions were released at a rapid pace between late June and early July of 2020, his history of self-destructive actions reaches far before then. Others covering Cry show Cryaotic will deem him a mass manipulator, a mastermind that weaseled his way to achieve control of others. In actuality, that would be too generous of his ability. The truth of his nature is far more pitiful in how little control he had of even his own life. Let's go faster the longer he stayed on YouTube. But first, the beginning and understanding of how this came to be. This is the earliest screenshot of Chaotic Monkey's, what we know as Cry's channel. Though it was made in 2006, his first video was released over a year later in 2007 under Cry's theme. It is of a World of Warcraft character.
2007. Damn. It's like we have 2024, 2007. It's like 12 years or so. Wow.
Dancing to a high-pitched tune likely made by Cry himself, and though the channel states he was 25, he was really around 19 years old. Also here are a few other videos. These, as per the title and the description, was clear that in some capacity he was re-uploading music from established bands. While these did not survive, likely due to reasons related to copyright, there were additional videos released in 2008. Many are nonsensical on purpose, and thus for the majority there is little pattern among them, besides forcing a quirky persona.
Pudding.
Disregarding other videos like this, one where it shows the title screen of an RPG game maker Cry made, or showing glitches in a video game, some had the connection to the popular MMO World of Warcraft, telling stories through either movie clips or his own renditions of the events he's experienced, as it became abundantly clear he was an active player. Another thing these uploads...
He wasn't just an active player, I remember. It was like there were like often memes back then how much power he actually had in this little main group. Yeah.
show is reflected on the attitude of video creation in the late 2000s.
Wait, let me Cryaotic memes. Man, it's so long ago. Memes, group dynamics. Yeah. He was the, I think, the lovable asshole or something. No, he was don't remember anymore exactly. It's so long ago. Yeah.
The realistic incentive to make YouTube videos for the average person was to share creations amongst friends. Especially before the partner program was introduced, early creators' major incentives to create were specifically driven by their own interests. There was no sacrifice to keep things patterned and sensical, especially when there was no money involved, demonstrated well by Crya's channel, until it began uploading Let's Plays in 2010. What started as single contained videos at random moments in games spurred him into covering the entirety of them. He was hardly the only one to do it, but was one of the few dedicated
PewDiePie. Ah, the good old times. I miss the good old times. We used to do daily videos about this journey and to descend.
ones that carved out a niche by sticking with horror games and gave a reason for viewers to subscribe to him. His first series was on the newly released Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Uploading his first
The Dark Descent. Oh my god, that brings back so many memories.
Let's Play not even a month after the game was released.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Bro, this. Oh my god. Damn.
I hate horror games. I am a coward.
It took him about 3 weeks to finish the game after 32 videos.
That takes
His
me so
consistent
back.
uploads, not muddying his uploads with anything else besides this series, and his commentary that was expressive enough to show his personality, yet laid back enough to offer a calmer experience, worked together to grow his channel. And there was also his voice.
Yeah?
That viewers gravitated to. Unlike other stories of success that can be traced to viral videos or series, Crya's growth was gradual. Unlike another creator that was playing through the same game, albeit 2 months after Crya finished the series, was a small Let's Player known as PewDiePie.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is
I need to Google. I need to hear it again.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is and I can't believe I'm doing this. We're playing some Amnesia.
PewDiePie. Voice. Yeah. Good old times.
And I can't believe I'm doing this. We're playing some Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
In 2011, it was apparent that the parallels extended beyond just playing this game series, because besides dabbling in other game genres like Crya sometimes did, PewDiePie also fell into the niche of covering games based around horror. What's more is that Crya and Pewds were often playing the exact same game. From Nightmare House 2 to Amnesia DLCs to even custom stories, better known as user-made mods. Naturally, there was variation among the channels and other series they would select, but the similarities of their choices was interesting, yet more clear when fan suggestions were accounted. Then there was a major separation in channels, and that is in terms of growth. And why? This is because of innovation from PewDiePie's side. The game changer for him was the inclusion of a face cam that captured his freakouts to games, but more importantly, allowed his fanbase to attach themselves to PewDiePie on a more...
I do criticize this idea that you can grow only with a face cam, like as a creator, because most people, like when I think most people attach themselves to creators, and the creator themselves has charisma. I don't think a webcam was really the vocal point why PewDiePie was so successful. It was this like vibrant personality, I think.
Personal level. With that, PewDiePie's channel grew immensely and Crya's grew steadily, as he was determined to stay anonymous. As it happens with creators who make similar content, fans will leave comments on both channels comparing the two. More often than not, these comments will compliment both creators, and sometimes they will accuse one another of copying the choices of games, as both PewDiePie and Crya's videos appeal to a young demographic of children. These ill-thought-out comments would appear more so in these videos. Even still, they were not very common and typically ignored by the creator. The importance of these commenters are that they likely help PewDiePie and Crya notice each other, and due to the peculiar position of both being an online content creator, it would not be too hard to find common ground and make plans for future collaboration as fans were requesting. Little did viewers know Crya was already doing a bit of collaboration of his own, and was able to not only cover a demo of this specific custom mod for Amnesia 3 months before PewDiePie.
Welcome to Amnesia The Dark Descent Custom Story, La Casa, requested by the mod creator himself, Russ Money.
He also got access to the full version before it even released, and still, that is not the most important part of this video. It was a creator that went under Russ Money, as shown here. As the story goes, Russ Money approached Cryaotic with a demo and Crya really...
I'm gonna Google it real quick. Is he still on there? Boy. Read the text back. Wow. Here. This money. Cryaotic. Top. Wikipedia. Yeah, that's a long one. Yeah, that's a long one. Gonna link it, and I don't forget about it. I think citations needed. I think we stop it here.
He enjoyed it. When it was complete, he gave him first dibs. But because this mod was experimental and more complex than the others, the two had many conversations likely about the installation. These conversations moved to Skype to speed up communications, until one day Russ Money gets an unexpected call from Cry. Unsure of the reason, Russ answered. And as Cry explained, he called the wrong person and was trying to reach his girlfriend at the time, known as JC. Yet the call continued as Cry decided to involve Russ and the call to his girlfriend anyway. While the relationship with JC later ended, because of this accidental call, the friendship with Russ would soon flourish. How? A livestream. And in October, he was using his channel to promote one. Except he revealed a rather interesting start for it.
Just want to make a quick little announcement. Going to be in a live stream on Halloween night, which is Monday. It'll be starting around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and going on until we pretty much can't stay awake anymore. It'll be fun. If it all works out, I might start doing my own live stream sometime. Won't that be jolly swell?
To stream at 10 p.m. at night would imply the stream would go on well into the night. Furthermore, he was going on someone else's stream and then popping on his own. And while on his own stream...
During that time, I remember that there was like brief pauses in content between them. What I say between them? I mean, from the side of Cryaotic, the Ross Money had his channel later.
Russ reached out. He joined the call, and that was the live stream where the two really hit it off.
Join Russ and I on the stream Saturday, November 5th at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We like playing with you guys and would like to do so.
Again, if things go as well as last time, we're gonna make this a weekly thing.
Look forward to seeing you guys.
The following stream saw not only Russ Money as a permanent member, but also a new one, at least as far as the audience knew, known as Scott Jund. Jund was actually making custom Amnesia mods with Russ Money and, as it turned out, also fit well into the group dynamic that was greatly helped by their irregular sleep schedules, as the late night streams were meant to go late into the night. That's when they became known as hosting Late Night with Cry and Russ. This later evolved into Late Night Crew, or LNC for short, establishing a schedule of streaming late night on Saturdays on the streaming platform Twitch. There was also a larger involvement of guest and established hosts for the streamers now present on his YouTube channel, that earlier in the same year had the privilege of being welcomed into the YouTube Partner Program, meaning that he could make money from his own work on YouTube with advertisements and money through streaming on Twitch from viewer subscriptions and donations. The following year, 2012, with a clean foundation of friends and steady stream of content flowing out, Cryaotic and the Late Night Crew were reaping the fruits of their labor. It's important to note that though the Late Night Crew had its established members take a share of earnings, also entertaining were guests that could range from other established creators to even guest call-ins. One of these callers was Cheyenne, a fan of Cry's, and later...
Oh. I remember. Yeah. This makes me sad. Yeah.
Because of continued communication, became Cry's girlfriend, and also another member of the Late Night Crew. She was 16 and Cryaotic was 22. Their ages...
Yeah, I remember. This was so bad. During that time I just stopped watching him. When was it? I need to look it up. Decline. It was around, I think 2018, 2019, I stopped watching it. Yeah. makes me so bad. This was a weird choice.
Would be a topic of discussion, but with Cheyenne's dedication to defending it and the perception of Cry, it did not stir up any controversy. More distracting were revelations and hints of frustration through Cry's side, and a wonder of not so much if he wanted to grow his channel, but was even capable with the minimum amount of responsibilities it took. He had consistent uploads out of the way and some sort of stream schedule, but that ran late into the night and viewers learned was done by convenience, making other tasks throughout his life more difficult in the real world considering he was sleeping in the mornings and waking up during the night. Moreover, Cry was not flexible. He could not temper his own expectations and his disappointments with himself would leak into his videos.
I don't know if you realize this, but the past month plus, I'd say, I have my sleep schedule has been horrible.
Yeah, he was like a chronic maniac or something like that.
I have been staying up until like 7 to almost 9 o'clock sometimes. I have not
I think that was because of his depression or something.
been responding to freaking all the messages that people send me, man. Like, I like to respond to at least 90%, and not responding is a dick move, man. I don't like being a dick. I like being a generally decent individual.
Though Let's Plays were the center of his channel, he also did readings of short stories and Cry Talks. These are more personal, where he tends to be more free about his thoughts and emotions, and a reoccurring area of disappointment in himself was his inability to reply to those that were reaching out through YouTube comments or email. In many of his older videos, there were at least 5 comments responding to viewers' questions as he prompted them to do so. But with his growth, this was hardly sustainable. There was also this Cry Talks video where he dissuades his audience from commenting negatively on other people's channels in a way to promote Cry.
I got this thing that makes me so I can go on other people's YouTube channels, and I look at them, and I look in the comments of their videos, and I see things like, why are you trying to copy Cry, or you're just some kind of wannabe, or things like that.